Welcome to the Eczema Warrior podcast. I'm your host, Julia Chen. I'm here to help you heal your eczema naturally so you can finally live your best damn life. Many years ago in my own eczema healing journey, I was stuck and confused on how to heal my skin. Fast forward to today, after many lessons learned and lots of trial and error, I'm now living my best life and traveling the world with clearer skin. If you're an eczema or TSW warrior who desires a life of food freedom and is wanting to heal your skin without steroids while using mindset and manifestation as a tool, you're in the right place. Now let's get into it. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode. This week we're actually doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to be sharing a client case study. So this is a client that finished working with me not too long ago inside private coaching. And I want to share her story because it's incredibly inspiring how much change she has experienced with her skin, with her mindset, and everything related to healing her body. And she went from having consistent flares throughout her 6th year of TSW to now clearing her skin in just 6 months. So I'm going to be sharing with you what she was struggling with before joining one-on-one coaching, and what we worked on inside this 6-month container and where she is at today. Now, before we get started, I'm just going to do a little bit of a life update just because there are some exciting things happening in my life. So for those of you who know, I've been living in Chiang Mai now for the past 2 months, and the past 2 months have been quite busy. I've been launching my masterclass that I did last week. I've been working on CYE. By the way, we're adding more modules. We're adding more bonuses. We're refilming a lot of the old modules and just making CYE a lot better for this round and 2024 in general. And yeah, just been working behind the scenes and serving clients and all of the fun stuff. So I actually haven't been doing very much in Chiang Mai where I am, but finally I have this weekend and the next weekend to go to Pai, which is this really beautiful village just about 3 to 4 hours away from Chiang Mai. And then the weekend after, I'm going to Chiang Dao, which is another village that's a little bit closer. It's an hour away from Chiang Mai. And I'm just going to be hanging out in nature, relaxing, checking out hot springs, going to the waterfalls, and just need a little bit of self-love and care. I feel like lately it's been a grind and I've experienced a flare as a result of grinding and stress and all of the things. So nothing better than finding time for yourself and doing a little staycation. Even just a small weekend trip is always helpful when it comes to my healing and also helpful for my mindset and just overall giving my body lots of rest and rejuvenation, which these 2 villages are perfect for that. Actually, when this podcast episode is being released, I'm actually already have spent a few days in the first village, Pai, and I'll be sharing more exciting things about my experience there. And if you're interested in hearing about that, it's going to be in the next podcast episode as well as on my Instagram stories. So those are my life updates. Nothing too exciting except these 2 little short weekend trips to these villages and then coming back to Chiang Mai and hanging out, eating, working, hanging out with friends. And I've got some exciting things coming in the middle of February, which I will share once we get closer to the date. Okay, today's episode on my client's story. So my client, I won't share her name just to keep it anonymous. Prior to working with me, she was in her 6th year of TSW. And during her entire 6 years, of course, the first couple years, she had the worst symptoms when it comes to TSW. When you go through TSW, which for those of you who don't know, it stands for topical steroid withdrawal. It's when your skin goes through withdrawal from using topical steroids. In the beginning of coming off the steroids, a lot of times your symptoms tend to present quite severely for some people. Obviously, it depends on your history, depends on your health, depends on the type of steroid you use. But for my client's case, in the beginning of her journey, she did develop quite severe symptoms with TSW. And over the years, it started to get better and better and better. Now, her story really sounded like mine because I was also in the same shoes. Going through TSW in the first couple years, it was horrendous. And then every year after that, it started to get better. However, I had lingering symptoms, just like my client. And the lingering symptoms she kept experiencing, literally constant flares, was on her chest, her neck, and she had the red sleeves that never went away for the entire 6 years. So when she came to me, those are her goals. Like, she really wanted to focus on healing her skin, getting her skin softer, getting rid of the inflammation, but not only the skin goals, she also wanted to work on her stress management. She wanted to work on her mindset and just generally supporting her body to heal, because in her 6 years of TSW, she actually didn't really work on her root causes simply because she didn't know where to start. She didn't really know to focus on her nutrition and supplements and mindset. And so she really wanted support when it comes to those things. So when she started working with me, we dived into the mindset. So mindset is the first thing that I always work on when it comes to my clients. I said this before in the past, where mindset is literally the foundation when it comes to healing. It helps you trust your journey, helps you believe in yourself, it helps you stay mentally strong, especially when you're going through flares. So it's important to solidify your mindset early on, and it helps you to stay consistent as well, because it's very challenging to be on a diet and to be on supplements and not be in the right mindset. So we worked on this together in the beginning of the 6 month of coaching. And we also worked on clearing limiting beliefs, which is really key when it comes to healing flares, is to get rid of any thoughts that don't serve you, that can actually prevent you from healing, because you have this limit that you have on yourself and when it comes to your thoughts. So we cleared a lot of limiting beliefs when it comes to not believing that she could heal. And we did this through visualization. We did meditation together. Journaling is also a part of our coaching as well. So it's the first thing that we did when it comes to healing her body and figuring out where to start. And of course, mindset and stress management was something that she continuously worked on, even though it was like one of the first things we started to focus on in the beginning. But she consistently applied the tools and the strategies in regards to stress and mindset, and she stayed consistent with that over the course of 6 months. Now, at the same time, we were working on her mindset and stress. We were also addressing her root causes. So for my client's case, her root causes not only was stress and mindset, but she had a lot of dysbiosis going on, as well as candida. So through targeted supplementation and focusing on proper nutrition, we were able to reduce her flares significantly from addressing the root cause, getting rid of the candida, and taking proper supplement, which is really key. A lot of times we think that taking a bunch of supplements or taking more supplements means that your skin will heal faster. But for my client's case, she only had maybe 5 supplements max that she was on. A couple supplements for candida, some supplements for supporting her digestion, which is really key, and also making sure that her body can actually absorb the nutrients that she was getting from food. So we focus on improving her digestion and absorption, and all of that as a result help with her gut and skin function. So of course, when we did these things, it didn't just happen over the course of like a week or two. It took a few months. I would say, I think at the 3rd or 4th month of being very consistent with her diet, focusing on protein, fats, and fiber, taking her supplements, where she started to notice a difference in her skin. And she was actually very surprised that within 3 to 4 months, she significantly saw the redness on her chest and on her arms go down. And I remember in one of the coaching calls that we had together around the 3rd or 4th month, I asked her if she were to pick out one thing that helped her the most when it comes to her healing, what would that be? Because considering that she had consistent flares for 6 years, to be able to see significant healing in 3 to 4 months, something that she's never experienced before, was shocking to her and just something that she couldn't believe. But of course, it was happening right in front of her eyes. So I asked her, what was it? What was the thing that really changed the game for you? And she said, honestly, Julia, focusing on mindset and stress management and the supplements played a key role. So this just shows you that yes, diet and supplements are important, of course, but the mindset piece paired with the root cause strategy and the supplements is actually what took her so much further when it comes to her healing. And that's why I always say especially in my program, I don't focus on just one aspect. I don't just give protocols to my clients and get them to follow it and that's it. I'm really providing the coaching. I'm really showing up for them, just like they're showing up for themselves. They're doing the mindset work. We're doing weekly visualization, journaling, manifestation. All of that has definitely helped her with the healing process. Not only was she focusing on her stress and her mindset and addressing her root causes, the other thing is that she just honestly took action and she showed up for herself. Simply by just being like in her mind, yes, I'm investing in my own health. I'm investing in coaching. I'm investing in CYE. So this is what is going to happen for me. I'm going to heal as a result because I'm showing up for herself. From having that mindset change and stepping out of her comfort zone and taking that leap of faith has helped her tremendously in her healing because she is no longer playing small. She's doing the work. She's doing things that are in alignment. That's also very important as well. And she knew that she didn't want to be stuck anymore. She's been stuck. She was stuck for 6 years and she knew she was ready for a change. And from taking a leap of faith and trusting herself and trusting in me, now she's at a point where she's attending festivals. She's able to wear short sleeves again. Recently, she messaged me saying that she feels confident enough to wear a short sleeve dress, and it's something that she hasn't done in years, which is incredible, you guys. Like, I know all of you listening right now understand how it feels to hide your skin when you have flares, to not wear the clothes you want, to wear long sleeves during the summer. And it really sucks, right? To have to hide our flares. And so to be able to overcome that and come through the other side in just 6 months' time, after she was hiding her skin for 6 years, is just such a life-changing experience because you're literally a different person when you can show up differently, right? And for her, she wore a lot of turtlenecks and mock tops and covered her skin a lot. And now she can finally be herself and show off her skin and not have people judge her and just feel confident in herself. And her life has literally changed as a result. So I wanted to share this story with you because she didn't think it was possible in the beginning of her journey, right? Being 6 years in and having consistent flares, I'm sure you start to lose hope. But from doing the work that she did inside Clear Eczema, and now being at a place where her skin is literally not bothering her anymore, she can wake up feeling comfortable. She can do the things she enjoys. It's honestly a incredible experience. And she also said in her feedback form, and I'll read it aloud to you guys, your results are truly a product of how much you invest in yourself and how much work you truly put in. So the amount of work that you put in, and it's not forced work, like she's not doing things that she hated. She wasn't forced to go on a diet. Like I don't do that at all when it comes to my program. We were doing things in alignment that she actually enjoyed fitting into her lifestyle, and she went with the flow with it. And she got results from implementing the things that we talked about. And she was able to heal her skin in just a matter of 6 months, which is incredible. Not only this, from being inside the program, she also met a bunch of other like-minded individuals, people who are also trying to heal their skin, other eczema and TSW warriors. So not only did she learn a lot when it comes to healing her body holistically and strengthening her mindset and knowing how to manage her stress better, she also has a community of people that she's now friends with. And that's so powerful when it comes to your journey, is to have a community and to have support. So yeah, that's basically what I want to share with you about my client case study. What is possible for her is possible for you, especially right now if you've been feeling stuck, if you feel that healing is impossible, if you feel that you'll never have clear skin, you know that's not true and that's just a thought. And both of us, my client and I, we're long-term TSW warriors. We've healed from it, and so you can too as well. And if you're looking for support and you want this to be you, then this is exactly what I do inside Clear Eczema. I would love to see you inside and heal with you inside our 6-month coaching container, where I provide all the tools, all the strategies, weekly calls, video lessons, our community. Everything you need is inside our program. And right now, if you join us, we have a couple spots left for bonuses. Once you apply and book a call, you'll be able to receive $500 off the program, a free one-on-one bonus coaching call with me inside the program, as well as the skincare set delivered to your home. These bonuses are ending very soon. It ends as soon as these spots fill up, so I would definitely apply, and you can apply in the show notes below. All right, I hope this episode provided you inspiration. I hope it encourages you to take action on your healing and invest in yourself and start working on healing your body inside out. Okay, enjoy the rest of your morning or evening, wherever you are in the world, and we will catch you in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Now, before I let you go, I want to let you know I have this amazing eczema visualization. This visualization has helped me so much when it comes to manifesting eczema healing flares faster than I can ever imagine, reducing the itch, and just feeling great in my body. This is the exact same visualization I use for my own healing as well as my clients' healing as well. And if you want to receive this visualization, then all you have to do is leave us a review and tell us what you think about the podcast, screenshot it, send it to your email at hello@juliachin.ca, and you will receive the visualization to your inbox. I look forward to seeing your review, and we will see you in the next episode.